All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Makar Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Hopping straight into this, man. All right? You so-called women that supposedly are in the truth, and you don't listen to your husbands that are the prophets of the Lord, you're worse than these two-third ass women out here, man. Because you're supposed to be a believing wife, man. But a lot of you women not. All right? And it sucks. You know, because you women supposed to be in somewhat of order. You know? You call yourself believers of the word. Well, why don't you listen to your husbands? Which the Bible instructs you to do. All right? A lot of you women that claim that Israelite heritage, a lot of you are fucking wicked, man. It's no different from the past. Back then, most of you knew you was Israelites. All right? And it was wicked as hell. Now, you got some women nowadays don't know that they are wicked as fuck. And you got some that do know they are Israelites. And then, shit, if you ask me, they much wickeder, if that's a word, man. They're more wicked than the regular average wicked bitch in the world, man. Because you're supposed to know better. All right? And you guys know better than these type of fucking women.
I will not be getting pregnant by your fuck ass this motherfucking summer, bitch. I'm finna have my mother. I want some snow.
Just ratchet, unruly.
So, bitch, I need a plan, motherfucker, Henny or some motherfucking plan B, bitch. Bitch, I need some Henny in a plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny in a plan B. Bitch, I need some Henny.
Horrible, man. A lot of you women are full of shit, man. Straight up. And no, this is not a video. You know, a lot of people be like, well, he just must be mad at his wife. No, actually, my wife didn't piss me off. It's just, and you know, to me, my wife's a non-believer, you know, and I deal with her accordingly. But especially to you women that's so-called in the truth, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now, I don't have to deal with that. I deal with other things. But nonetheless, man, you women should be ashamed of yourself, man. You're lower than the women that I just showed on my screen, man. All right? Because they can say they ain't know no better. They ain't know they was Israelites. Y'all do. All right? This is Sirach 25 and 15. There's no head above the head of a serpent. There's no wrath above the wrath of the enemy. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than keep a house with a wicked woman. And that's how it feels, man. All right? Do you know how aggressive a lion is? Can you picture staying with a fucking dragon? All right? Because a lot of you women are fucking out of order. All right? Especially in the days we live, hey, shit, men get pissed to the point where they want to kill your ass, man. Back then, it would never been a problem if it was done righteously. But a lot of you women are out of fucking order. The wickedness of a woman changed her face and darkened her countenance like sackcloth. So I always got that resting bitch face, that twisted ass mean mug spirit type of countenance on them, man. All right? Because the West, Babylon, Esau has set the woman on the pedestal, man. All right? And hey, you know what? If Esau give all these women power and things of that nature, you know what you have? This shit. This shit. This ratchet ass man. And they would have been killed in the ancient days for this shit, man. Straight up, man. Unruly as fuck. All right? Verse 18, her husband shall sit among his neighbors. When he hear it, he shall sigh bitterly, man. Whatever the rumor or the report is, man. And that goes on to this very day. All right? A lot of you women are laughing stocks to the people on the outside, man. by the way you act. And that's on a regular basis. So how much more you women that call yourselves in the truth, man? You should be fucking ashamed of yourself, man. Do you not know that whoever the man has, whoever Yahweh Shema Shai have set up for you, that man being a prophet, that through his salvation you get saved? You know? Okay? Yeah, hey, a lot of these women, really, I would say you really need to think, but you know how that usually goes. All right? You sitting here, hey, you know better than people scoffing the prophets, man, when you scoff your husband at home. All right? You know, I wish I had a wife that was in the truth with me, man. But the Lord had it elsewise. And you know what? I'm glad he does have it that way. All right? But to turn around and see you women that's supposedly in the truth, to treat your husbands in such a in such a manner sometimes, you're out of your goddamn minds, man. Then you say you believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, but you don't listen to the scriptures on how you're supposed to deal with your husband. Now, us men, hey, we ain't perfect, man. And then you women ain't perfect, but damn it, yeah, y'all be tweaking sometimes. All right? This is verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the proportion of a sinner fall upon her, man. All right? So, hey, especially when you look at, and listen, I don't care if you're in the truth or out of the truth, man. Women are going to be out of order. That's just the nature of things, man. But these women that's actually in the world, man, like how you hear stories about a woman sleeping around with her man multiple times, man. That's a wicked woman given to a wicked man. All right? And that's a proportion of a sinner, man. Shit, because he out doing wickedness. How much more his wife? All manners of wickedness at that. Now, us in the man of the Lord, hey, sometimes adultery happen, you know. Hey, give that bitch the boot and keep on moving, like Yahweh Shai said, man. All right? Hey, certain men in the truth, hey, they may have, little squabbles with their wife. Guess what? They out of order. You're going to have that. It's called the trouble in the flesh. All right? So, hey, this is part of our affliction at the same time. It says your wife should be a harlot in the city, man. So, hey, we under those same curses. But it's not on the same level as it is to certain you niggas and you women in the world, man. The rampant and that's why people be getting slaughtered out here, man. Because they be out of order. Or a wife run out and did this with another guy and the husband come back, shoot them both. According to the Bible, he's right. But according to the Bible, hey, we ain't in that time right now. So we got to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. These niggas in the world, they don't know that. They going off their gut instinct. And in all honesty, hey, it's righteous to a certain extent. Because we know the book. We know we can't, all right, damn, this bitch went off and she worthy of death. But you know what? I'm going to let the Lord do what he do because we ain't in that time. Esau will come and lock us the fuck up. That's why a lot of people flee the Middle East and come to America because they want to be homosexuals. They want to run off and do all types of abominable shit, and they'll get slaughtered over there, man. But guess what? That law of the East is coming back, man. All right? Are you women about to be in for a rude awakening? Seriously, man. All right? Verse 20. As the climbing up as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the age. All right? So imagine an old-ass man trying to walk up a sandy hill, man. Hey, it's next to impossible. It's excruciating. It's fucking exhausting. All right? Let alone this is an old-ass man. All right? It says, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. A bitch just nagging at you. Just unnecessary shit when you want to be left alone. All right? Sometimes you got to leave the house because you know you're going to put your hands on this woman. All right? But that's how it is, man. Ain't no winning. Until you fuck her up. Then she know, oh, damn, that's a man and I'm a woman. Let me just shut up. But, hey, we can't even do that. You know? And all honestly, hey, Paul gives the best advice when it comes to women, man. Wish I would, hey, knowing what I know 9 years after coming in the truth, you know, give or take, shit, Paul's absolutely correct, you know? But nonetheless, hey, the Lord gave me somewhat of a, you know, a decent wife. I'm blessed with 2 children, all right? And whatever happens, you know, whether we argue or we don't, whether we get into our squabbles, hey, imagine the Israelites with Yahweh. This is what we did to him. We scoffed him. We played the harlot on him. So take that into context, man. And not only that, this is part of our affliction. It's trouble in the flesh. So this comes with the territory of having a wife. All right? If you don't want to deal with certain things, hey, don't have a wife. But Paul also said, hey, it's better to marry than to burn. Because when you hide off the sex like that, hey, your flesh will get you to do weird shit. Now you going off. You so hot, you just, shit, pop the man's, you know, shit like that, man. And you don't want to get yourself in a situation like that, man. It's just hey, we under the curses, man. Ain't nothing more I can say. We under the curses. And these are the things that we have to do. These are the things we must go through. I ain't going to say have to. Must go through. Okay? Verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for her pleasures. Okay, how bad? Hey, the most beautiful women on the earth are the most nastiest, sickest, most abominable, most wickedest woman you will ever meet. Okay? So the Lord said, don't stumble at that shit. Fuck these hoes, man. Straight up. Fuck all these bitches, man. Should be worried about the truth more importantly, man. When it comes to women, hey, listen, sex is just a fucking sensation. Seriously, man. Hey, some of the greatest advice I ever heard was on the stand-up, man. And it was from Cat Williams. You know, he said, you ever at a club and you see a bitch you like, you want to fuck, whether she may be ugly or she may be fine. So go to the bathroom, jack off, and see if you still want that woman. No, you over it. Psst. Like Benji's shirt says, get over it. I'm over it. Sensation is gone. Now, that feeling may creep back up on you, but nonetheless, you over it. It's just a sensation, man. And you got to understand, a lot of niggas risk their salvation over 5 minutes of pleasure. Think about that, man. I'm to the point where I fucking hate women. Now, I know we got some good ones out there, but I'd rather be by myself, man. Put it that way, man. All right? Because it says that a man that is married has cares of the world. All right? And a man that's not married has cares of the Lord. Now, hey, we married and we still deal with the truth, but how much more can we be doing for the Lord? Think about that. I got to buy this for my daughters. Got to do this. Hey, those cares of the world. Yeah, you still got to be man and take care of your family, man. I mean, take care of your family and business like that. But how much more would you be doing if you didn't have that? Think about that, man. So, hey, it's a lot to take into, hey, especially you young men, stay single for as much as you possibly can to get this truth. Because once you get married, you got kids, now you got to deal with certain bills, certain other responsibilities. And now you see that your time is taken away from the spirit. You start to see that, so you got to adjust that. Me, myself, I speak from experience. All right? And I'm still young, so I'm gaining as I go. I'm learning as I'm going, man. You know? Let me get back to this. I don't want to ramble. Verse 22, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. All right? So she may be the breadwinner. She doing this, she doing that. You may not got as many opportunities as her. All right? Because, hey, this is a strange thing. All right? So now she want to run the household and do this and just giving you shit and vice versa. That's why you should never put yourself in that position either. All right? Now, me personally, all right? You know, the Lord blessed me with a decent job where I can handle certain shit. He blessed my wife with a certain job where we can handle certain shit, man. But nonetheless, all right, You are the man of the house. You. I'm talking to you men of the Lord, man. All right? And if women act like this, man, I'm telling you, don't deal with them, man. Because at the end of the day, hey, the Lord is going to make the man more finer than the gold of Ophir. All right? That's what the Lord's going to rise up, man. So you got to have that God mind, that kingdom, that king set, that ruling mentality, man. You got to have that, man. Because a lot of brothers crumble over women. And it ought not be so, man. Okay? It says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman will not comfort her husband in distress. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. And sometimes you women, you so-called women that call yourself in the truth, guess what? You're guilty of that, man. You're guilty of that. But then we going off when we bring out the scriptures. Then y'all say, man, whew. Hey, it's somewhat of a blessing. I'm not speaking as a man saying this, because dealing with a woman that I don't even know how to put this into words. Dealing with a woman that so-called believes, sometimes she get power drunk because she thinks she knows the scriptures, this and that. All right? Straight up, so be careful with that, man. Now, I got to deal with other things outside of that. But at the end of the day, it's balanced out at the end of the day. Whether your wife in the truth or whether she not, man, you're going to deal with some shit, man. Straight up. All right? And like I said, hey, the believing husband, may win over the wife by his conversation, man. And vice versa. I think it's one in Romans 7 too. I may be mistaken. Or 1 Corinthians 7. Verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin. Rebellion, man. Because Eve went off. Remember, hey, you women remember that, man. It's Satan and your fault why everything got fucked up. All right? And guess what? As men, we learned that lesson, man. Never gonna let that shit happen again. Now this was all of the Lord, but nonetheless, hey, that's a hell of a life lesson. Okay? It says, and through her we all die. Because, after that sin, death came in the world. What was told to Adam? You should surely die. All right? Give watch no passage, neither wicked women the liberty to gad abroad. So go as they please, this and that. Like I talked to my wife, she's like, she want an extra job, get out the house. Nah, that's cool. I'll get the second job. Not because I don't want her, make a little extra money. I don't care about that, I just know how many fucking dangers it is in this damn world, man. Anything can happen. Because you understand, you women are feeble, and I don't mean that in a bad way. But if it came up a manly situation come up, well, it's some man shit. You gonna get overpowered, or something bad may happen, man. And then you sometimes you allow your woman to gad abroad. Now she got the googly eyes. Niggas looking at her now. Hey, it be like that, man. That's how evil and wicked the world is, man. Verse 26. And so don't let your woman go as she please. If she would not, as thou wouldst have her, cut her off from thy flesh, give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. All right? So, hey, that's how it is, man. But like Yahweh Shai said, hey, if it's, how was it worded? Except to be for adultery, man. Everything else we just got to deal with, man. But a lot of you women are just as rebellious, and you better get that shit in order, because the Lord is coming to judge, man. Remember that. And Micah states what it states, she that is my enemy. So take that into context. I mean, to contrast. However you like it, man. If the hell fits, right? So with that, I'm going to say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kadash. Double honor to thee, elder apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Shalom.